Hello, this is Magda Scherz and welcome to my channel. It's 3 o'clock a.m. I can't sleep, so I've decided to have some chat with you and share my opinions about the hearing of Brian Kohberger's. I know it's very polarized, and it's not that people have mixed feelings. Maybe some of them do, but most of people are either for or against. So I can't imagine how people can be willing to put somebody to death even without trial, and listening to all the witnesses that there would be on the stand. Besides, as we know, the state police and the FBI were in a they were under much pressure to solve the case because it was a university village, and students started to pour out because they were afraid. So it was very inconvenient for the university. So everything they had to do was to convince the public that the streets are safe and there is nobody at large that would harm them. And bang, Brian Kohberger was found. I know I'm repeating myself, and I will be, because they want to kill him. And this is no going to prison for 30 years or life without a parole. This is capital punishment. And what do they have? One sheath with his DNA. But how they obtain the DNA, according to Ann Taylor, is dubious, is at least suspicious. So here we have another day of hearing and another day of bombshells. Now, what is even outrageous in this case is that we don't have the access to autopsies. Of course, we don't need to have, but they are missing. As you know from the beginning, during the autopsies, the agents were present, the police were present to have a look at the autopsy. And all of a sudden, those papers are gone. And we cannot find out whether those individuals, those agents, were qualified to take part in such autopsies. What is more, at the beginning, when Brian Kohberger was arrested, one of the forensics said that there were wounds that did not match only one weapon. Not only one weapon. And everything went silent. No one referred to it. Never again. Because it's so easy to take a man, put him in a cage, maybe execute him in a few years, and the case is closed. Everybody's happy. Students go back to university. They feel safe. Really? They feel safe? What if Brian Kohberger did not do that crime, and those who did are still at large? And those who did are really much more dangerous because they are connected to cartels and drugs. And those people will do anything to scare you, kill your family, and whatever. So I don't know. I don't know. I can't say Brian Kohberger is free. I don't know. And innocent. I don't know. He's innocent until proven guilty. But this puzzle is a mess. According to the first statement that we heard about the autopsies, the time of death of those 4 students also doesn't match, because they died earlier than Brian Kohberger was spotted driving. And again, if he was so damn well prepared, how come he left just one object, the sheath, on the scene of the crime? And how come people say that it wasn't about passion? Because he was not emotionally involved in any of those girls. So he left only one piece of DNA. Did he leave it? Really? Did he leave it? Or maybe it was planted? Because we don't know, because the coroner, one of the coroners, said the wounds does not represent only one weapon. And the fact that he walked from the house, leaving no traces whatsoever. You are soaking blood. You are walking down the stairs. You are walking towards the entrance. And nothing? You are going to your car, and there are absolutely no traces of blood, tissues whatsoever. Moreover, there is no evidence that the car had been cleaned. My God, what else do you need? Because his car pinged, because his phone pinged nearby. How many phones pinged nearby at the same time? Let's have a look. How many phones pinged nearby at the same time? They did not live in a desert, but a highly populated area. And the statement, the question that Brian asked when he was arrested, this infamous question, was anyone else arrested? Quotation. Well, maybe that was a clever move on his part, just to mislead the police. I don't believe that in such a short spell of time, he'll be able to undress from the blood-soaking overalls or whatever he had, put it somewhere, clean the car, and rush home. No. Without leaving even one tiny piece of blood. No. Please look at that thing logically, not emotionally. You want the guy to spend his life behind the bars and then be executed. But why? And what for? If we have the only evidence that may not be evidence at all. His fingerprint, his DNA was there, but it doesn't prove that it was used to kill those 4 students. There were also 3 other DNAs, and it was disregarded because many people came and went, came to the house and went out of the house. So let's just forget about them. Why? Why? And what if someone decided to take a revenge for something, like drugs? We know that in the house that drugs were sold, right? So why? Why disregarding the other pieces of DNA? from different people. Because there is one found on the sheath, and the coroner says that not the only weapon was used to kill those kids. I guess we won't find out right now, but if you believe law enforcement, you may be really disappointed, because they do their job. They want to finish, get their salary, and start a new case. Whoever is in prison is in prison. Case closed. And there is the man who was arrested in the middle of the night because his DNA was found in one place of the house. One place. And even his car does not match. And even the death of students allegedly do not match the murders. So they've got this car as a scapegoat so that the population could feel relieved and go back to university. That's politics. Politics at its best. This is what I wanted to tell you. Because it is transparent. It's so transparent. For me, at least. And this is my opinion. Thank you very much for listening to me. Please give me likes if you like that. My comments. And stay with me. See you next time. Magda shares. Bye.